The Red Sox have beaten the Yankees 7 straight times, and fresh off a 1-0 gem last night, Garrett Crochet gets the ball in Game 3 in the Bronx as the Red Sox go for this series win. They can do that today. Dave O'Brien alongside Lou Merloni and Jemai Webster in just a couple of moments. Lou, with the win last night, the Red Sox jumped over the Yankees for the top wild card spot, and the ace goes today.
Yeah, and that's important, too, as we've talked about it many, many times. You get home field if you're that #1 wild card. And I like the fact that the Royals, Guardians, Rangers are starting to slip a little bit further back as well. But you have to feel good with your guy, Garrett Crochet, after winning the first 2.
Well, the ballpark filling up here, another sellout expected, but the Red Sox had just flat had their way with the New York Yankees. Look at this head-to-head. And it's not like the Red Sox are tearing the cover off the ball, but they are pitching, and the bullpen has been exceptionally good, as it was again last night. Didn't get enough credit, I thought, for Game 1, how good the bullpen was. Last night it was Whitlock and Chapman. We'll see if either one of them are available today. I would doubt it at this point, but you got Crochet on the mound.
Pitching's been fantastic. Obviously, Bayo was absolutely lights out. It was like he just was focused for 7 strong each and every pitch, what you need to do in this league, especially against this lineup. He was fantastic. You mentioned the offense. You're still 4 for 30 in the last 2 games here at Yankee Stadium with guys in scoring position, yet you're 2-0. So it's been about pitching, and hopefully Crochet can keep that going, and maybe the offense can get a hit or 2 with some guys on. Kind of got a piece of every single pitch.
Swing and a miss. That ate him up. That's strike 3. That's a guy hitting like 400 against lefties.
Yeah, it made it look bad.
One of the greatest pitchers in the game, one of the greatest hitters in the game, toe-to-toe, power against power.
One of the great things about the game. I've owned you for 3 consecutive at-bats, but guess what? I still get 1 more shot at you. And Judge ended up clipping him.
0-2. He got him. Struck him out. 99. Garrett Crochet showing up again. Back-to-back Ks.
Yeah, we're not going to wait for the 5th to see 99, apparently. This is what we're talking about. Day game, Yankee Stadium, late August. You're coming out right out of the gate. 6 pitches.
2-2. And is in there for strike 3. Came in at 97. He punches out 3 Yankees to get it started here in the first inning. Swing and a line drive into left field. That's down for a hit. Into score Narvaez. Anthony right behind him. Into second, Trevor Story. Red Sox on top 2-0.
Oh, that is such a big hit. I mean, just ease the tension, right? Just that's the way this thing has been going.
That's right. For everybody.
And you know, the other thing, too, one guy, Durant, is on the bench right now thinking that a boy, right? He just picked him up. Because he just gets this breaking ball, middle of the plate. Trevor does a nice job getting this ball down. As I mentioned, boy, you just want to get out of top. You don't want to strand bases loaded again.
A lot of big hits this season for Mr. Story, huh? 81 runs batted in now. His 22nd double. He's come through a bunch of times, and the Red Sox have the early lead. 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed. Narvaez had to find it. He's going to throw and get him to complete the K. Once again, Crochet has fanned him the first couple of times. Got him the first 3 times at Fenway.
Is that a changeup? Looked like from Crochet. You haven't really seen many of them. You got him this time. You got him differently. Usually when he beats him, it's all heaters up in the zone. This one here, he ended up punching him out completely different, soft, finishing him off with a changeup.
His 4th strikeout. That means Garrett Crochet is tied for the American League lead with Skubal with exactly 200 Ks. And the 3-2. And that is in there. He caught him. Bellinger didn't think so, but it is strike 3. Slams down the helmet. 2 more strikeouts in the inning for Crochet. Rafaela at third, Hamilton at second, Narvaez at first. And the 0-2. High fly center field. Grisham backing up. Turning around. He's underneath this. He's got it. Tagging up at third. Cedar Rafaela. He will score. And the runners move up to second and third. It was hit that deep. 3-0 Sox.
This is a nice job by Roman. You know, they're going for the strikeout on top of the zone, and we've seen it from many, many people in this lineup, just in the game. But not with Roman. This thing is elevated. He gets on top of it, and that's just hit a lazy fly. This thing is driven to center to the point where everybody, including Narvaez, can tag up and advance.
Infield drawn in now for Bregman. One down, second and third. Swinging a high fly ball, jumped on this one into left field. It's Bellinger backing up, fighting the sun, but makes the catch. Tagging up Hamilton. He scoots in. Another run for the Red Sox. It is 4-0. Bregman is 53rd RBI. Back-to-back sac flies. Narvaez moving on down to third. 4-0 Boston.
Well, you're able to work the bases loaded. That's what we're talking about, productive outs. Would you like a double in the gap to clear the bases? Sure. Let's get greedy. But again, a little sac fly, move the runners around a little bit. Give Durant an opportunity to get this fifth run on the board.
We take it to the bottom of the fourth at Yankee Stadium. Stanton will launch this one into right center field. Racing back, Cedar Rafaela. Leaping, can't get it. And that ball is out of here. Stanton with his 16th home run of the season. That's that power alley in this ballpark, and he hits it out to make it a 4-1 game.
Well, 4-0 cushion. You know Crochet's going to continue to challenge hitters. There's just spots when it comes to Stanton. You know, fastball elevated in, make him feel uncomfortable. Sliders away. But the heater, outer half down the middle, that goes right into this swing, especially here at Yankee Stadium, that right center.
0-2. And pinned it in there. Struck him out. 99 again with the Swiftie. To strike out Grisham. And this is 6th K in the book today.
Yeah, no argument here. I mean, this is 99. Look at that pitch. After a couple of sliders, that's going to beat you all day.
The Red Sox and Yankees being watched back home out in the Common. TC and Will holding that down.
Story with a shot to right field and gone. Over the head of Stanton. He launches number 20. And he has driven in 3 runs today. Red Sox leading it 5-1 as he flies around the bases.
This team kind of goes as Story does. You know, when you look at this offense, when they get rolling, he's always in the middle of this thing. Remember, he lined out hard to Stanton his first at bat. He's all over everything here from Warren. That is number 20. 83 RBIs in the year now, for 82 rather. Wow. Again, this is kind of what he did earlier, more of a line. It was a rocket right at Stanton, but this time he gets underneath it. Just takes advantage of right field here at Yankee Stadium. It's beautiful. Hit that ball well.
So again, becoming the 3rd Red Sox shortstop ever to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases or more in a season, joining Nomar Garciaparra in 1997 and John Valentin in 95. The Red Sox home run brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. And here comes Boone. The day is done for Will Warren. Red Sox knock him around. It is 5-1. Hill will be brought in. We'll take the break as well. The Yankees forced to make a pretty early pitching change here in the 5th inning after Story goes deep. 5-1 Boston. 1-2. And it'll be inside. It's in there for a strike. A delayed call there by Torres. It is strike 3. Wells walking away with a couple of words there, but he punches him out. And 1 away. Here's number 7.
This little sweeper here. Wells doesn't think it comes back and gets the zone. Carlos Torres disagrees.
Swinging at the first pitch, a high fly to right field, driving back Anthony on the warning track, reaches up and makes the play. Judge trying to Drive one out. Just shy and 2 gone.
Hold your breath, huh? That looked like kind of just got it off the end of the bat a little bit, but when he stands there and it's a fly ball to right, see Roman kind of jumped, almost jumped into this wall and didn't get high enough. As he goes to jump, you see he bangs into it.
Swing and a miss, 2 strikes anyway.
Don't matter.
Down he goes, strike 3. Second time that Crochet's gotten him.
See, all that delay for nothing. I'm going to strike you out in 3 pitches anyway, get in the box. Little sweeper down and in. Got him that time again. No little lazy fastballs out over for him to kind of attack. They kind of really crowded him on that at bat.
2-2. Oh, yeah, beautiful. In there, strike 3 with that sweeper at 81. Sweet as you please to Van Volpe, number 9 for the big lefty.
Oh, this sweeper has become such a weapon. He can backdoor it like he does to righties. A lot of times it's a back foot down and in. But it has been an enormous swing and miss for him almost 40% of the time this year.
Gotten the heater up to 99 early in the game against Judge. Swing and a miss. There goes another one. He strikes out Caballero, and he gets to 10 Ks today, and that's number 500 in his major league career.
And climbing. That was his 100th pitch, 69th strike. Providence math tells me that 69% strike rate with the swing and miss.
Oh, that's my Syracuse math says the same thing. 103 pitches with this one. And swung on and foul tipped in the mid, struck out another one. He strikes out the side in the 7th and continues to dominate the Yankees. Crochet had a reaction on that too. Swing, that's floated into right center. That is down for a hit, and another run will score. Anthony across home plate. Jaron Duran, his first hit today to make it 6-1.
Yeah, it looks like this little cutter just got in on him, but he got it enough. Muscled it out there. You mentioned 0 for 3 with a walk. It's 1 hit last at bat, right? Just such a good feeling, especially an RBI attached to it.
Anthony scoring for the 2nd time today.
Another multiple hit game for Roman too, by the way.
Here's Lowe looking for a multi-hit game. Floats that one into left field. Here comes Bellinger. He won't get it. Another run will score. Duran crossing home plate. 7-1. Lowe with his 2nd knock today. Pretty darn quiet in the Bronx.
Just gets enough of it. Right, just like Duran doesn't smoke this ball. Another cutter in. It's one of the most beautiful things in sports. Watching Yankee fans to walk out of the building before the 9th, bottom of the 9th.
A lot of them are headed that way. There's Cedon now 1 for 4 with a double. 1st and 2nd, 2 away. Line drive, base hit into right field. Trevor Story rounding. Stanton firing home, not going to get him. 8-1 Boston. Red Sox going a long way to putting this thing on ice here in the 9th inning. That is 5 hits against the Yankee bullpen here in the 9th to lead it 8-1.
Yeah, a nice day here from Cedon. Just has looked a lot better at the plate, staying back, letting the ball travel a little bit, which allowed him to stay on this cutter away. Drove the ball to center, big part of the ballpark, right? Staying up the middle. He and Narvaez and Hamilton. And all good signs here in the bottom 3rd.
Of Crochet.
That is a balk.
That has to be a balk, right?
This is sloppy now.
Yeah, another run's going to come in. Another run will score on the balk. Red Sox make it 10-1, and more boos raining down at Yankee Stadium.
Well, you know, you understand the frustration, and trust me, we know. Early in the year, there was a lot of this going on. He doesn't even step off. no one's covering first. If he stepped off and threw over there and looked, at least it wouldn't have been. But losing is one thing. Mental mistakes, those are the ones that are tough to stomach.
Swinging a drive out to left field by Narvaez. Owen way back, and that ball's into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run homer. The Red Sox turning this one into an absolute laugher in the Bronx. 12-1 Boston. His third hit today. A 7-run ninth inning for the Sox. 12-1 in Game 3.
Well, his day started off with a couple of getting his swing right. Line drives the other way. This is when we saw him excel. And then again, now that you feel some confidence, give me a hanger, turn, and burn. He hit this ball a long way. Bellinger could only turn around and look.
Lined into right field. Anthony on approach. He's got it, and the Red Sox win this one going away. 12-1 the final. They blow out the Yankees in Game 3. They have won the series. Tomorrow they go for the sweep. And as mentioned, 8-1 head-to-head against the Yankees.
Well, the offensive explosion obviously late. They did enough. Good fundamentals early, right? A couple of sac flies, gut guys in. But the story of this one's really Garrett Crochet does it again. Goes 7 innings for the 12th time this year. He just continues to dominate. You got an ace, and now you go for the sweep.
Crochet now 14-5